Hey everybody, welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It's your boy Sam.
It's your boy Jovi.
We're in the car for a review, so that means we had an early screening. We just saw How to Make a Killing from director John Patton Ford, who we just looked up, and we haven't seen too much of anything he's done. But it stars Glenn Powell. This is the A24 film you may have heard of or seen the trailer for, where Glenn Powell is essentially he's an heir, an inheritor, a benefactor of a very wealthy family's fortune. Yeah. Thing is, his mother was kicked out of this family essentially for, getting pregnant with him out of wedlock. So he's kind of sort of illegitimate, but not really. Basically, if the 7 people in front of him were to die, he would inherit all of the money. His mother gets sick, passes away, but he promises her before she dies that he will get the life that they never had. Because when she was kicked out, they lived very modestly. So, in fulfilling that promise, he decides that the best way to do that would be to eliminate the people in front of him for this inheritance. And there is our movie. Hence the title, How to Make a Killing. It's a double entendre. Off jump, I'm gonna say real quick, that plot line, you may be thinking to yourself, oh well, we're following the guy who's killing people. Yeah, we are. And honestly, a lot of people in our screening were not everyone you see in this movie is what they are. There are they're probably all bad people except for one person, but even that one person doesn't necessarily have the best, I guess, storyline without getting into spoilers. So a lot of people left our theater talking about, wow, I didn't like it. It was negative. That wasn't the type of ending I would expect.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it's not a traditional ending because you're following a dude who's killing people for inheritance and he is your protagonist. Yeah. And I'm going to have to say to my fellow reviewers, I disagree because I very much enjoyed and loved this movie. It was definitely different, as Jovi says, A24 films are. It was definitely different.
Very different.
And I really, really liked it. I actually enjoyed the way it wrapped up. And Glenn Powell was narrating the whole thing in his little ending monologue. Perfect for me. Perfect. With that, you'll know how I feel, but we will get into our sours and sweets. And Jovi, go ahead and tell us your sours.
Okay, wow. Get into these sours, everybody. My sour, and you guys know this is a big sour for me, drawing out scenes, just making them long to make them long. This is a very weird thing to say. I love the writing. That's going to be a sweet, but it sometimes seemed like they added extra lines just to make it's spread out. Because the story itself is actually pretty long. You could have made this movie 2 hours without having to make them talk all the time.
I agree. And that's I'm going to say that because, I do think it's weird. Some scenes were drawn out. Yeah. But my biggest sour from this is I'm not even that upset that he's a protagonist that's, that's going around basically murdering his family. But his family members, some of them you can tell seem like rich, callous douchebags, but a lot of them just seem like normal dudes. Yeah. And it's well, why should I care that you're getting rid of this person outside of, they just happen to be a number in line, right? Yeah, they're just a number in line. So it's we don't really know about the other heirs that much outside of the maybe 6-7 minutes that they're on screen, and there's not a lot of depth there. So his mission, I guess, I feel like it could have been more fulfilling if the characters that he was going after were given more depth. Yeah,
I understood. They were like caricatures of this, everybody was different and they had to be just outlandish, right? Yeah. Make you feel some kind of way. So, without spoiling it, there's an artist, there's
the Wall Street douchebag.
Yeah, and it's just it's every type of person, as Sam's saying, but some of them are just people. Yeah. And you're just he's just goofy and weird. It's I don't want him to die.
Right. Or give me a reason why he should. Even the ones who are they just there's one who's I guess they're trying to they were doing like an Angelina Jolie type thing where she adopts a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like the kid. Not to say that Angelina doesn't, but this woman doesn't like the kid she adopts, and that's literally all we know about her.
Yeah.
It's like, well, does she deserve to die because she doesn't like her kids? Like, is that all you're telling me? So
that was the quickest. That was legit. That was the quickest death.
Yeah.
They did not build anything around that one.
Yeah. So I think that, like Jovi said, maybe more time could have been spent towards them. You still would have had a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
Because this movie was actually less than 2 hours, to be honest with you.
This is why we do this together, because that's what I'm getting at. Instead of some of the drawn out lines, building more up so that we actually feel some kind of way when everyone gets killed.
Yep.
That's it. I honestly, that is my sour.
That's my sour too.
I don't have anything.
Nothing else. Let's get into the sweets, bro.
All right, sweets. Again, great writing. Oh man, this was a great story.
It was an excellent story,
and it progressed the entire time. There were not moments where it's just like, oh, this is stale. I'm getting tired of this. No, it actually was hilarious.
Yeah.
Every single time they used the same shot.
Oh, you have the funeral?
At the funeral. And it was gold. That's it.
Every time they just cut to the funeral. It's the same shot, literally.
Same
different casket.
And the same geese.
Yes.
And it was like, this is how you do it. Powell as like a main character, he's the main character guy.
Yeah, he is a main character.
He's just
guy. He's really good. He's really good. Man.
And so I can't say anything like superb about his performance, but I agree. I really loved his monologue attached to it. He has this voice. And again, that moved the story.
Yes, he is narrating everything that's happening for you. Excuse me. Because the movie starts where he's basically confessing everything to a priest.
Yeah.
And he's telling the priest this story of what happened.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're not going to spoil the end for you, but the fact that he is confessing all of this and then the way this movie ends, you're going to be like, either you're going to feel like our other moviegoers or you're going to feel like us.
Yeah.
You're just going to...
It's not, because it's so unexpected, I guess. It's just, I dug it.
Yeah.
And that is another sweet. I really like the way this movie ended. Going back to Glenn Powell, though, it is the narrative. I'm sorry, you said the narrative. That's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
The story was so good. Even when, after his first one, right, I started, I was thinking, okay, how is this movie going to twist this to make, this person actually bad and make him the hero or whatever? I kept thinking that was coming, and it kind of did it. Again, which I liked. I also like that there are different characters. So I think Margaret Qualley plays his childhood love interest, right?
Yes.
And she has this whole thing. I'm not going to spoil that, but she has this whole thing with her new marriage going on, and she keeps popping up in his life.
It's like a whole other story. Yeah.
And I was like, I was genuinely interested to see, like, okay, because again, without spoiling, what she's doing with her husband is tied directly to Glenn Powell's mission.
Yes.
And it's like, I need to know how this is going to end for her while you're doing this. The same with his romantic interest. Glenn Powell is played by and I forget her name. I'm going to look it up right now because she's really good.
Yeah,
Jessica Henwick. Yes. Who we've seen in multiple projects. But yes, her story again. She's romantically involved with Glenn Powell, and you're like, okay, how is what he's doing going to impact you? So all these different characters, being tagged along with this mission of basically getting his inheritance, it was a really fun watch. And again, because it just kept subverting your expectations. They didn't act the way you think they would act.
Not at all.
And it just left you craving more and being like, I need to see how this story is going to play out because now I have no idea.
Yeah. Like the childhood friend, it was so reminiscent of like late 90s, early 2000s cartoons where you had that one character that just pops up.
Yeah, right.
And it was just like, yo, what? But they do have a huge part of the plot. But it's just like, why are you here?
Yes.
Why? And it was a joy. Every time she was on the screen, it was.
You knew something was going to happen. Yeah. So again,
that's it. I mean,
I agree. That's it. It was a great story.
Visually, I got brand new glasses and I took them off and I'm like, is this grainy? Or I think they wanted it to look like, didn't look like now. of course this was based around now times, but it felt very much so like older, like an older movie. Just the way it was shot and like the way it looked.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't like the super you didn't see the pores on their face.
Yeah.
It was very
maybe they chose a specific filter. Who knows?
Yeah. And that's wasn't.
But yeah, it wasn't bad.
No, not at all. Like I liked it. Again, it made me feel like it was an older film and it just the way it was written was very.
Yeah. And I'm going to emphasize this again. I really liked the way this movie wrapped up. Mm-hmm. It does not wrap up like I thought it would at all, and no. I really dug that. But that's it, man. What would you give this movie?
This one is very hard because I don't know if I would need to ever watch this again, but I will suggest to everyone go see it. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go 3.5.
I am going to go... I actually like this a lot. I'm gonna go 4. Let's go. I'm gonna go 4.25.
4.2.
So
wow.
So our score is a 4.
It's a 4. Yeah. Okay. This is yeah. All right. Okay. It's solid. Like solid film. Dan, I happened to look down at my watch, but it wasn't because of the time. I looked down because it kept going off. Oh. So that's usually the indicator Sam knows that I'm not enjoying a film.
Yeah.
But yeah. Watch this. I think this is going to go down as another movie that when people talk about our main character's career, they're going to bring this one up.
Yeah, this was good.
That's it.
This was good. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you like this. Appreciate that. Always love the sound effects. All right, but anyway, thanks guys. Until next time, we out.
Deuces.